Hey kids, have you ever thought about what you would do if you were a king or queen of a country? Maybe you declare every Saturday National Pizza Day. Or maybe you would make school start at 10 so you could sleep in.
Well, in today's lesson, we're going to learn about what happened when the Israelites decided that they needed a king.
Samuel was a good judge, but the people wanted a king. Do you remember Samuel from our last lesson? He grew up to be a great judge that helped lead the Israelites.
But once he got old, the people decided that they wanted a king. They wanted to be like all the other countries that had kings.
But there was one big problem with that. God was already their king.
They were the only nation with the real God that was the ultimate king. But the Israelites did not get that. The people thought a king on earth was better than a king in heaven.
They didn't think that God was a good king because they couldn't see him. They wanted a king that they could visit in his throne or at his palace.
They didn't think that God in heaven was real enough.
And that's something a lot of people believe.
They think just because you cannot touch God or see him, he's not real. So they insisted on a king, and God was going to deliver.
But not before giving them a warning. God told Samuel to warn the people about what kings are like.
Here's the thing. Just because you're a king or queen does not mean you're a good person. They're just normal people with big jobs.
And just like all other people, kings are not perfect and they make mistakes.
It's really easy for a king or someone in charge to get selfish and want to take things for themselves.
Samuel warned the people that having a king would eventually bring trouble and disappointment.
But they still didn't care. They just wanted to be like the other countries and have a king.
So kids, here's the lesson we can learn from this. God is the real king over everyone, everywhere.
That's something the Israelites did not understand.
Even if they had a normal human king, God was still in charge of everything that happened. Memory verse.
For the Lord Most High is awesome. He is the great king of all the earth. God created the earth and he's in charge of it. So we need to remember that as we grow up.
So kids, next time you think about what you'd do if you were king or queen, think about this lesson.
And remember, no matter who you think is in charge, God is still king of everything.